Hi students, actually I given gap 2 days to you because of if you are having any pending videos, you will complete that videos. I hope like that. I stopped that. Now I am going to start the next concept is errors and approximation. It is a simple topic for our PU purpose. This from this concept sometimes we will get bits in CET level and we don't expect any bits in JE side. It's a simple for PU level for understanding of the errors and approximation. What we call it means differential errors and approximations. Differential errors and approximation. Differential errors and approximation chapter only for PU level for understanding purpose. Just listen. Why I just drawn means generally it is a curve. Curve means what do you feel? Y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. If you calculated dy by dx is calculating for this function means what do you get? You will get the slope of a tangent. You will get the slope of a tangent at x comma y. So differential change, something happens, some increment, some decrement will happen. So little bit, that is minute changing in x, minute changing in y. So minute changes happen in x means the corresponding element is there, that is y. Y also will change in minute level. So simply if you understand means, so p x comma y is one of the point and just take the q, one of the point on the curve one related to this. What I am saying is little bit changes happen. How much that is? Something changes happen in x. In the same manner, corresponding related to the y, that is also corresponding. Generally, we are writing x comma y. Here I am writing x plus delta x comma y plus delta y. Generally, in general, how we are writing means x comma f of x, guys. Because x comma y, our coordinates. But x comma f of x means y is nothing but f of x. Y is nothing but f of x. Like that. X comma f of x, the meaning is. So, that means here x plus delta x means that is written as. Suppose this part is changed like this. X plus delta x means automatically what will happen? X plus f of x plus delta x will come. Suppose it changes like x plus delta x means something changes happen in x. Automatically the corresponding element will also change. That is f of x plus delta x. Clear, guys? That's why what I written instead of this, what I am writing? Y plus delta y. Y plus delta. Y plus delta y is nothing but f of x plus delta x. Y plus delta y is nothing but f of x plus delta x. Simply I written that. Y plus delta y is equal to f of x plus delta x. How you compare means here, guys. P of x comma y means we are writing y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. In the same manner, y plus delta y means this element should be right. F of x plus delta x, write it. And what you do here means y is transposed to right side. Y is transposed to right side. Delta y is equal to f of x plus delta x minus y. What is y? It is f of x. What is y? F of x. Actually, now we got the delta y. Delta y means changing in y. Changing in y. F of x plus delta x minus f of x is the condition. Delta y is equal to f of x plus delta x minus f of x. But delta y is also related to, that means really, guys, here what I written, observe it now. Dx is nothing but delta x. Dx means differential change happen in x. Differential change occur in x. That means it is nothing but you can consider delta x. In the same manner, delta y also should be considered as dy. Delta y also should be considered as dy. So dy means what I did here? Multiply and divided with dx. Multiply and divided with dx. What happened? dy by dx. dy by dx. dy by dx is nothing but f dash of x. dy by dx is nothing but f dash of x. dx is nothing but delta x. So find but Kani dy means you can consider What do you mean? dy is nothing but delta y. So instead of delta y, we can calculate this delta y also. So what we are going to find out means, here finally we are going to find out f of x plus delta x is equal to delta y plus f of x. Finally what we have done, by understanding this point and this point, by understanding these two elements, what we are going to solve it, guys? F of x plus delta x is equal to delta y minus f of x means plus f of x will come. So what is the delta y, guys? I written f dash of x into delta x plus f of x. This is our final conclusion to any approximate value problem. What we are going to solve it means, f of x plus delta x is equal to f dash of x into delta x plus f of x is our formula. By using this, we are going to find differential errors and approximation for only PU purpose. A simple concept, no need to think much in that topic. Clear, guys? Okay. So finally, what you have to remember in your mind means, delta y is nothing but dy, delta x is nothing but dx. Delta x is nothing but dx. So this is now, guys, dx is equal to delta x and dy is equal to delta y, consider it. So what is asking? Why I written like means, for understanding purpose simply I written y is equal to f of x. How we are writing? Because whatever we are calculating, that is the function means x comma y. Y is nothing but image of x. So how we are writing? X comma f of x. That's why simply y is equal to f of x we are writing. Y is equal to f of x we are writing. By using that in the same manner, in the x place I just added delta x. So what do you write? F of x plus delta x. What will happen? That is nothing but y plus delta y. So finally these two fellows are equal. What is that? Y plus delta y is equal to f of x plus delta x. F of x plus delta x. And just delta y is equal to transpose, that is minus y. Minus y is nothing but f of x. So delta y is equal to formula f of x plus delta x minus f of x. What about delta y? Delta y is nothing but dy. What I am doing here, dy is multiply and divided with dx. Multiply and divided with dx. Now this look like dy by dx is look like f dash of x. F dash of x. Dx is nothing but delta x. So finally, what we can do? Dy is equal to f dash of x into delta x. Clear? Now by taking of these two, finally we are making a final formula. What is that? F of x plus delta x is equal to delta y plus f of x. What is the delta y? F dash of x into delta x plus f of x. By using this principle, you will get the approximate value of the given curve or function. Clear, guys? Thank you. That is the meaning. Student, first example in that errors and approximation. Use differential to approximate of square root of 36.6. Generally what we are feeling means approximate of root 36.6 means we are finding the square root for this number. But that's why what he used the word differential concept you have to use for finding the square root of 36 plus 6. Before going to solve this concept, what type of function he mentioned in this problem? Find the square root of something. In this problem, integer part and fractional part, that is the decimal part is there, guys. So integer part consider as a x and decimal part consider as a delta x. That means the given problem is like it is square root of x plus delta x, square root of x plus delta x. So what we are writing means that x part, that's why the function is look like how it is means y is equal to root x. It is look like square root of something. Square root of something. That's the function y is equal to root x. In that x part, that is 36 and delta x part 06. Students will get doubt about that. Sir, why we should take 36 only x as means sometimes it will change, because if 36 is the perfect square, that means if you have a square root, you should take a perfect square. If it is not perfect square means something take the perfect square, whatever the remaining value that should be considered as a delta x, because you should equal to the what type of function he mentioned. Here is given the square root, that's why we are taking the perfect square value, and remaining whatever the part is there, additional part is there, that should be considered as delta x. Guys, and also, so the delta x means changes in x. That is very smallest value. That what type of value? That is the smallest value. Smallest value. So that's why let delta x equal to 0.6. What I said, final formula or formula is what I written. F of x plus delta x is equal to delta y plus f of x. F of x plus delta x is equal to delta y plus f of x. What is delta y? Already mentioned it. So because dy is equal to delta y, both are same one. Dy is equal to delta y. So what do you do? Dy is equal to dy by dx into dx. So that is I am writing f dash of x into delta x. So we are using that principle. So delta y plus f of x equal to f dash of x into delta x plus f of x. F dash means 1 by 2 root x into delta x plus this f of x means f of x is nothing but y value only, y value root x. So x place, in the place of x, what do you take? 36. Calculate it 0.6 by 2 into 6 plus 6. By simplify you will get 0.05, that is 6.0. Finally, what is f of x plus delta x? F of x plus delta x is nothing but square root of 36.6. Square root of 36.6, which is equal to 6.05. So in this problem, nothing tough, nothing confusion. What we have to understand means what type of function he mentioned. In that function, which is x and which is delta x value. That identification is important. After that, every time you have to use this principle only. F of x plus delta x equal to delta y plus f of x, and delta y is nothing but f dash of x into delta x plus f of x. It is sufficient to you. Note down this example. Okay, guys. Use the differential to approximate 25 whole power 1 by 3. Students, observe it. Here power is 3. Power is 3. The value make into a perfect cube. Perfect cube means 25 is not a perfect cube. It is a perfect square. So to the 25 nearer perfect cube, which number is there? Nearer to perfect cube. That is 27 is the perfect cube. 3 cube is the 27. So take the perfect cube. That means 27 minus 2. That means whatever it is here, what type of number he will give means always keep in mind x plus delta x value he will give. 25. What I written? 27 minus 2 is equal to 25. That means x is equal to 27 and delta x is equal to minus 2. X plus delta x value is 25. So what type of value he will give means he will give x plus 25. But it is look like one function. That's why take y is equal to x power 1 by 3. That is something x power 1 by 3. In the place of x, we should consider a perfect cube. It is whole power 1 by 3 means perfect cube. Whole power 1 power 1 by 4 means it is by whole power 4. Like that. So take y is equal to x power 1 by 3. And here x is 27 and delta x is equal to minus 2. By adding that means x plus delta x, it becomes 25. Now we are going to find out our problem. What is that? F of x plus delta x. F of x plus delta x formula delta y plus f of x. Delta y means f dash of x into delta x plus f of x. Go for first derivative of this function. X power n. X power n derivative n into x power n minus 1. By simplifying this, x power minus 2 by 3 will come. X power minus 2 by 3. X power minus 2 3 what formula is there? A power minus n means a power minus n is equal to 1 by a power n. By using that formula, x power minus 2 by 3 we can write 1 by x power 2 by 3 into delta x plus x power 1 by 3. Finally, with us two values are there. One is x equal to 27, second one is delta x equal to minus 2. Now we are substituting it. 27 means we can write 3 cube. What will happen? So 3 cube whole power 2 by 3 means a power n whole power n means 3 will cancel. You will get the 3 square. You will get the 3 square. So this is the 3 cube. Whole power 2 by 3 means 3 will cancel. 3 square, that is 9. That is 3 square 3 into 9. Minus 2. Here also 3 will cancel 3. and then what do you get? Minus 2 by 27 plus 3. By division of that, we will get minus 0.074. Minus 0.074 plus 3. By subtracting, we will get the 2.926. In generally, in our previous classes, cube root of, square root of means we are doing normal. But square root of means easily we have one mother. But cube root of means we don't have mother. For such type of function also, easily we can calculate the approximate of that function. Now, our function is, by seeing this problem, x power 1 by 3, x is equal to how much means that is depends on our mind, that is depends on power, guys. 1 by 3 is there means we have to cancel that power. So, what you need? You need a perfect cube value. Perfect cube means for 25, nearest perfect cube, what is that? Observe it and remaining whatever that is. Sometimes we will get the positive value, sometimes we get the negative value of the delta x. Now, minus 2. Then, calculate like this. You will get the approximate value. Students, actually 2 marks question, sometimes it will come as a 1 mark question also. So, easy. Only one formula is there, that is nothing but f of x plus delta x. This is delta y. Sometimes in 1 mark question, he will not ask completely, just he will ask the dy. Dy means like this he will ask. What is the value of dy? He will ask. What is the value of dy means? Dy is nothing but delta y. Delta y is nothing but f dash of x into delta x. That recognition is very, very important to us. So, solve it. Third one, guys. Find the approximate value of f of 3.0. Directly is telling f of 3.02 means f of x plus delta x value is given. That means obviously x is equal to 3, delta x value 0. Generally what f of 3.02 means f of x plus delta x. X plus delta function will come back. But no need to simplify it, just simplify it. But really what we have to do? F of x plus delta x value we have to find out. F of x plus delta x means our formula delta y plus f of x. F dash x into delta x plus f of x. What is the first derivative of the f of x? So this is the f of x, guys. F of x, f dash of x means 3 into 2x, that is 6x. 5 into 1, this is 0. Finally 6x plus 5 is the f dash of x into delta x. F of x means already mentioned it, 3x square plus 5x plus 3 given the function. If you write and doesn't write, let it be, no problem. If you write and doesn't write, finally what we have to understand means, from this problem, which is x and which one is delta x. After getting that, we have to find f of x plus delta x. So this is the formula. Simplify it. In the place of x, substitute 3 and simplify it. You will get the 45.46. Here, guys, simply written because directly he mentioned the f of 3.02 means actually whatever problem is given in the problem, he will not give x value. He will give x plus delta x value. In that x plus delta x, we should separate it. We should separate that which is x part and which is delta x part. By that, understand it. This is our formula. By using formula, find out and simplify. We can get the answer. Next one, guys. Find the approximate change in the volume V of a cube of side x meters caused by increasing the side by 2%. Increasing side by 2%. That means side is x into 2%. So that is given delta x is equal to 2% of x. 2% of x means 2 by 100 into x. That is 0.02 x. Delta x value is 0.02 x. Okay. What I written here? Let x be the side of cube. Let x be the side of a cube. Already he said side of a cube. And delta x be the error in measuring of a side. Error means maybe increasing or decreasing. That is error measuring of side. Now the volume V of the cube is given by volume of a cube is side cube. Volume of a cube is side cube. V is equal to x cube. Delta V is differentiate. Delta V means it is change in volume is equal to f dash of x into delta x. That means here he is asking. That means simply I am telling you guys. So given y is equal to f of x, here he is asking dy value, guys. In this problem, not asking f of x plus delta x. Simply he is asking dy value. What is dy, guys? Y is equal to f of x means dy is equal to f dash of x into delta x. F dash of x into delta x. By using that phenomena, Delta v is equal to f dash of x into dx. X cube derivative is 3x square into delta x. 3x square into 0.02x because delta x value. By calculating 0.06 x cube into meter cube. In previous problem, we calculate always f of x plus delta x formula. That is f of x plus delta x equal to delta y plus f of x. Delta y is equal to f dash x into delta x. Like that, we remembered formula, we calculate. But in this problem, he is asking change in volume. That means change in the function. Change in the function means delta y. Delta y is nothing but dy. Like that, v is given. Here variable is v. Change in volume is delta v. Delta v is nothing but f dash of x into delta x. So just I calculate like this. This is your answer. Student, next fifth one example. Same model only, like a fourth problem. If the radius of a sphere is measured as 9 cm, that means measuring already he mentioned, that is r value equal to 9 cm. With an error of 0.03 cm. With an error with whom? Radius, that is delta r. Delta r value 0.03 cm. Then find the approximate error in calculating its volume. Its volume means he is asking delta v. Delta v with respect to radius means delta v equal to f dash of r into delta r. Okay. Now write the curve. Let r be the radius of the sphere and delta r be the error in measuring the radius. This is the word. If you able to write it, you can write it. Otherwise, you can start from here on. So given r is equal to 9 cm and delta r is equal to 0.03 cm. Now the volume V of the sphere is given, V is equal to 4/3 pi r cube. That means volume of the sphere 4/3 pi r cube. Now what I said, delta V is equal to with respect to r. With respect to r means f dash of r into delta r. With respect to r means 4/3 into pi is the constant. R cube derivative is the 3r square and into delta r will come. So 3 will cancel guys, 4 pi r square into delta r. Already he mentioned the value of r is equal to 9 cm, delta r is equal to 0.03 cm. Substituting that value, we get 9.72 pi centimeter cube or cubic centimeter. Student, simply in this question only, he mentioned the r value, delta r value. Radius of sphere is 9 centimeters means r is given, and error means that is error. Change in error means radius is delta r is equal to 0.03. Find volume means first take the volume of a sphere formula. Take the delta v is equal to f dash of r. With respect to r, you have to calculate delta r into f dash of r into delta r. Just calculate. After getting the r value, delta r will already mentioned it. Substituting this, simplify. You can get the volume of a sphere, guys. So like this, we have to solve the remaining our complete exercise problem. Very simple problem. So just one time if you practice means easily remembered. Only one model is you have to calculate f of x plus delta x, and second model is we are finding a volume or area taking only dy condition. Finally we are calculating, guys. Original formula is f of x plus delta x is equal to delta y plus f of x. Delta y means it is f dash of x into delta x plus f of x. So one is the main formula and sub formula is delta y. Delta y means f dash of x into delta x. F dash of x into delta x. Like that, we have to solve. First, solve this problem and understand it. Guys, I did one mistake in 6.3. 18th problem. I did mistake in that. Once again, you have to take the solution of 18th in exercise 6.3. So student, on that day I just made mistake in this 18th problem, and I heard even 17th also I consider instead of y is equal to x cube I consider y is equal to x square. Student, method, process, everything is same because actually I copied it as a y is equal to x square as a question because I don't have textbook. What I got the papers from that WhatsApp, I felt it is a x square. So by that I explained the problem. So what you do means in that 17th question before this problem, take the x cube and you just solve it that problem easily. What method I followed that instead of x square take x cube. Whatever the method I explained, just follow it. You will get the answer. Definitely you will get the answer for that. Clear? And 18th problem means what I did mistake means directly given curve, find all the points at which the tangent passing through the origin means directly I calculated slope of tangent at 0, 0. That I made mistake in that. In this problem, meaning is first you should find out equation of tangent. You should find out equation of tangent. So in that those tangents are is passing through origin. That means a simple diagram to you. So it is a curve, it is a tangent. This point is nothing but feel like a h comma k gana. This point is nothing. So somewhere it is 0, 0 is there passing through. That all tangents are passing through 0, 0. That means this line meets the curve at h comma k. That's why what I am writing here, given curve y is equal to 4x cube minus 2x to the power of 5. But the same curve at h comma k means instead of x take h, instead of y take k. By that k is equal to 4h cube minus 2h to the power of 5. This is the curve. And find the slope of tangent to this curve. Slope of tangent at h comma dy by dx is equal to 12x square minus 10x to the power of 4. But at h comma k means substitute h value 12h square minus 10. This is the slope of a tangent at h comma k. And the point already is there in the h comma k. So now what you do means first find the equation of a tangent passing through h comma k and having slope 12h square minus 10h to the power of 4. So in this we just calculate, you will get the equation of a tangent. What he said, the tangent passes through the origin. Tangent passes through the origin means actually it is passing means x comma y here. In the place of h comma k, don't take 0, 0 now. In the place of x and y, take the 0. Now here keep 0. 0 minus k minus k. Here 0 minus h will come. So this line, now it is a equation of a tangent means equation of a line. Passing through origin means in the place of x and y, substitute 0, 0. You will get the minus k is equal to 12h square minus 10h to the power of 4 minus h. Minus will cancel, guys. K is equal to multiply with h. 12h cube minus 10h to the power of 5. This is the third one. And this is the k value and this is also k value. Comparing these two equations, what do you get, guys? 4h cube minus 2h to the power of 5 and is equal to 12h cube minus 10h to the power of 5. Equate that. What do you get? By simplifying that, 8h cube minus 8h to the power of 5 is equal to 0. Take common. What is that? 8h cube into 1 minus h square equal to 0. Guys, 8h cube equal to 0 means h value is 0. 1 minus h square equal to 0 means h square equal to 1. H is equal to plus or minus 1. That means h has three values. One is 0. Second one is plus or minus 1. When h equal to 0, come here. Or come here, no problem. H equal to 0. 12 into 0, 0. Minus 10 into 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Next come to the h equal to 1. H equal to 1 means 12 into 1. 12 minus 10 into 1. 12 minus 10 plus 2. Next minus 1. 12 into minus 1 whole cube. Minus 12. And here minus 1 will come. Minus of minus plus. Minus 12 plus 10. Minus 2. Finally our points are 0, 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. So I did mistake there in that last explanation. So I can change it, guys, by observing this video. What do you do, Nana? Given curve 4x cube minus means just take it is passing through h comma k at tangent point. So h comma k means function changing in terms of h and k. K is equal to 4h cube minus 2h to the power of 5. So guys, the curve considered as a h comma k, you will get the equation, Dana. And slope of a tangent at h comma k means dy by dx. Just calculate for slope of tangent. That slope of tangent at h comma k is 12h square minus 10 into h to the power of 4. And the equation of tangent passing through h comma k having slope this one. By using these two measurements, calculate equation of tangent. Now, this type of equation of all tangent are passing through the 0, 0. So that's why passing through them in the place of x and y keep 0, 0. Put 0, 0 after getting minus k equal to 12h square minus 10 into h to the power of 4 into minus h. K is equal to 12h cube minus 10 into h to the power of 5. Then simplify, guys. You will get the points. Clear? So by this just take this problem and those 5 problems if you solve means tomorrow I can explain the remaining few problems. Approximate means almost same problems will get. Few problems I will solve on board and few problems you can solve by your own. Okay. So do well guys in home. Okay. Thank you.